Looking for an old friend. Hello, I'm looking for my old friend slash boyfriend from Overwatch and Discord. I don't have his battle tag, and sadly he turned Discord friend requests on private. His Batlet used to be Edgelord, and his Discord is Devilboy Lucy. He used to be a Reaper main, and his nickname is Lucy. Hope to find him or anyone who's friends with him here. I am Reaper main also. Could be me? ? Is your nickname Lucy or username Devilboy Lucy on Discord? No, but I can set it up if that is a problem. I can make my name Devilboy Lucy on Discord. It's easy now to do such a thing. Unconditionally by Katy Perry. No, I know who he is, and I think it's very disrespectful of you to say something. He did that for a reason. Best to leave it be and move on. Why? We didn't separate with bad, and we just didn't have contact. That's Al. If he was your BF, then there'd be better ways to contact each other, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and phone numbers. Sounds to me like he wants to avoid contact. Sorry to say. It could be that he's trying to avoid someone, a more recent partner maybe, or just a stalking donkey. So it's not likely that he'll reply publicly. 3 years ago, we always talked only on Discord. His Instagram was always different, and I don't have it anymore either. I never had his phone number cause he always used DC with me, and I am still trying to find him everywhere. Every dash trust me. You could be a crazy stalker though. Just seems a bit weird how you have no other forms of communication, especially if he's your ex-boyfriend. Trust me, I'm not. You don't know me, but he does, and why should I be a stalker if I'm just trying to get back in contact with someone I last talked to 3 years ago? WTF. Can't just take your word for it, that's what stalkers would say. Exactly, we don't know you. 3 years ago, if it's been that long with no communication, then that sounds problematic. Not trying to sound harsh here, but if there's 0 ways of contacting him, then there's no contact for a reason. Maybe he wants to keep it that way. You don't know that, and I don't know that, but why is it a bad thing for you? I don't get it. And you're not him and don't know him. I could show you old texts and stuff, but why should I? Because if I had an ex I wanted to never speak to again, I'd never want them to contact me. If he did help you find him, we could be helping with online stalking. OMG. Okay, as I said, we didn't go out in bad or anything. We both just had our own lives, and it was an online relationship. Just like with friends who just pass, and because everyone has their own life sometimes, people leave your life. But that doesn't mean it always has to stay that way. If you don't understand that, please just stop texting, thanks. Question is, why isn't he doing the same? It's been 3 years, Overwatch Forums isn't the best place to find him. Being in a relationship, you should have proper contact with him. If you didn't have that, then it's kind of worrying. Again, asking us to find him for you, even when he could have blocked you and wants 0 contact, could land us in trouble for telling you. Surely, can't be that hard to contact him if you ended in good terms and was in a relationship. If it's hard to track him down, then there must be a reason. Maybe because that's how live is, and I can't do anything about it that he turned DC friend requests on private. And why should he block someone he never argued with or anything else? And another question, why are you even discussing with me? If you think it's bad, then just ignore my posts and go on with your own life. You're posting this in a forum and asking why I'm discussing it with you. Maybe don't post in the forums about it if it troubles you. Not really, it shouldn't be hard to contact an ex if you ended on good terms. The fact that you find it very hard to contact him says quite a bit. Best to move on and go about your day. Agree on this with you. If it turns out to be stalking, which I doubt, he can just block her again. I once didn't talk with my best friend to closer to 4 years. Life was rough for both of us at the time, but we were still best friends once one of us got around to contacting the other. Life happens, and not everything is the worst case scenario. If this truly was stalking, don't you think this person would have been hunting down the details sooner than 3 years down the line? Even if you had messy breakups or dated annoying problematic people, it doesn't mean that everyone's had the same. Thank you. Just gave up hope that everyone just thinks I'm a stalker. Well, you could be. People will do anything to contact their ex that want nothing to do with them. Not all the people out there are bad or stalk someone, okay? I just have a lot of memories with them and they came back to my mind with some old pictures of cute things we did together. Some people still have a good heart and a good mind. If you think I'm a stalker, then just go on, but I'm not. I'm just a small person in this world trying to talk to someone I had a good time with for years. Didn't say all people, but you have zero way of contacting him with the amount of social networking sites we have. I just find it hard to believe. If you were in a relationship and it ended well, then it shouldn't be so hard to make contact, which is why I believe it's for a reason. I have no way of contacting my ex because they frequently change their social medias because they are just like that. During the 2 years I dated them, they changed their usernames and created new accounts and everything 3 times. You probably don't know the person that's being searched for, so you had no place in this conversation in the first place. And careful on accusing people of ill activities, as that is defamation and thus harassment and flaggable if the person so chooses to do. I want to, but it's not my place. Where did I accuse anyone of anything falsely? You said this, and this is what I referred to as you kept bringing it up. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Do you not remember the things you typed minutes ago? I don't think you actually understand what stalking is. Someone is asking to search for someone on the Overwatch Forums, someone that they were in a relationship with, and yet can only search for them using a game forum. Have you ever heard of a retraining order? Which one could possibly have? We don't know the facts. All I'm saying is she could be that kind of person, and helping her would be a bad idea. But go ahead, help her by all means. I think it's kinda sketchy myself, TBH. You don't even know if that even happened. But I already told a lot of facts that should help you understanding I'm not stalking. I looked on my phone if I have some old chat saved up so I could just text him. If that's the clue, why should I even ask here? If I'm a stalker, why should I ask on OW forums anyways? XD, you just don't get it. I looked for his usernames that I remembered and I can't find him because, like Hiyeko said, he's also someone he has a different name on all his social media like very day. I remember him leaving a new pic and name just in a few hours when we were still used to talk. Then what do you want from me? Screenshots? Want my Discord and see that I can't send him a friend request? Want to see that I don't have any old chats on my PC or phone? What do you want me to do in this situation? The only thing I have are 4 pictures that I found in an old chat of a friend of mine, and it's Discord, which I got from my Discord folders, which has nothing to do with stalking. That's a legal thing to do. It certainly looks that way, mate. All good, just very thankful that here are not just trolls who can't just stop telling lies about someone just asking for kindness, smiley face. Sadly, it's the internet. There's a lot of people here and not everyone is kind. Yeah, carrot carrot, and people these days are asking why everyone is so toxic and when someone needs help just laughing or filming instead of helping. I hope you stumble on the info you need somewhere, or maybe get lucky and your ex just sees this thread. It's unlikely, but we can only hope. Thank you, I really hope so. Asking myself questions I want to ask him, how he's been doing, and everything since I remember him, and me having mental problems with depression and everything. We both help each other with it, smiley face. People these days have no brain cells, so before you start accusing people of being toxic, maybe look at the facts. Again, as I stated, we don't know if this person doesn't want any contact anymore, and we just don't know if you're being honest. So giving you his information could have devastating consequences. We can't just take your word for it, you could very well be lying. That is what stalkers do, so no, I'm not being toxic, I'm being very real. Depression is a struggle, and I'm glad you two helped each other and that you're feeling better. Just ignore the depressing realist that just replied. I don't think he's worth the effort. This is very true, I've been a victim of stalker abuse. The lengths people go through to find someone they've been told not to contact anymore is quite bad. Yeah, I could ask him if he wants proof that we didn't go out in a bad way, but why should I? Just giving me a headache from needing to justify myself over and over again just for him to not understand. He's stubborn. I hope you have a better day going forwards. Most people here are children under 30 who think they know everything and then blame others when they told they could be wrong. Try to ignore them if they're just taking a dig at you. You'll feel better when you don't give them the time of day. Thank you very much. I tried to post something with a picture that proves I'm not lying, but you can't do that here. It's an old chat from 2018, one of the 4 pics I still have. You can post pictures and links only once you've been an active member on the forum for a good while. Not sure how long and how active, but I'm aware there's a limit. Okay, never really used the forum before just to find answers to problems in World of Warcraft. Just logged in here 2 days ago. You've not missed much here. There's a few allowed people, of whom I've become one, and some of them have a bit of animosity going on between them. Sometimes there's an actual thread, but most of the time everything devolves into arguments and debates, much like what happened here. Oh okay, then good I never did that before. Oh. The forum's in a sad state, but the US one isn't much better. It's more active, but it inherently has some of the same problems. I'm sorry this has been such a negative experience. You don't know this person, they could be a complete stalker or something worse, but it's nice to see you actually helping possible stalking. The fact that trying to find someone in a game forum that claimed to be with them in a relationship is concerning, given the fact they have no way else of contacting them. But clearly you don't see that. It's called being safe, not trolling. If you are legit, then I apologize. But one thing I am not going to apologize for is being safe. You can't go believing everything you read on the internet. No one said you have to believe everything here on the internet, but you just stay stubborn and think I'm probably a stalker who wants to kill him or some nonsense. Why should I stalk someone who was very close to me and loved everything I gave him? And I do have proof for that. You don't know them either, so we're both just as right in this matter. No one claimed there was an ongoing relationship. If that had been the claim with no way to contact, then I would have worried. But being careful does not warrant a verbal attack towards anyone. You could have just ignored the thread like everyone else with no information was doing. I only jumped in when I felt that you were being out of place towards a complete stranger. I was always raised with the idea that if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. I'm not saying that everyone should abide by it, but think about it every once in a while. I mean, I see both points of view, both are valid, but if this person is being sincere, then I do hope they find the person they are searching for. It's unfortunate to lose someone you were once close with for a long time. You have my sympathy. Not that it means all that much, but I will say this, maybe the OP had a somewhat strict upbringing and was limited to what social media they had access to. It's a possibility. I hope you find the person you're looking for if you're being sincere. I understand the pain of losing someone you love, so if you did split on good terms and he just is really hard to find, I do hope that you get reunited in a situation that's beneficial for both of you. Thank you very much. I can also understand that people are careful, but I'm really trying to calm them and let them know I'm not up to anything bad. Calm Down by Selena Gomez. People will always remain cautious. It's normal, especially over the internet, where they are not exactly sure who it is they're talking to. But like I said, I do hope you find a guy if what you're saying is true. Exactly this. Can't be too careful.